Elon Musk came out and explained the real reason why he deleted his Facebook. And as Elon claims, it is important to know your data and information safety and what access Meta has to you if you are registered as a Facebook user. With that, since Meta got a lot of backlash because of its recent privacy policies, the company started backpedaling, and now the situation is very difficult for the company of Mark Zuckerberg. These privacy problems got very bad for Facebook, and as a result, the company paid a giant fine to Federal Trade Commission and the UK's Information Commissioner's Office. And then Mark Zuckerberg made a very interesting statement and tried to explain the situation to users. This is a very interesting story, so let's explain it. A short while ago, we covered the new privacy policies from Meta. However, in a new turn of events, Meta seems to be backpedaling on these policies due to their controversial nature. First, let's discuss what Meta's controversial update was before they decided to step them back. It was originally announced on July the 26th, 2022, and that new privacy policies would be added to the app, which would go into effect without either notification or disruption to its users. The main crux of the update were four main updates. It was to try and change the language of the privacy policies to make them easier to understand for the average users. It wouldn't give Meta any extra access to users' data, as far as the update claims. And most importantly, it was required that users had to agree to these terms to continue using their product, as in, users had to agree to these conditions or their Facebook and WhatsApp account would be forfeited. Needless to say, it was a controversial update as users didn't react kindly to their already established accounts being held hostage. There have been grumbles of dissatisfaction among the user base, but there seem to have been some more serious developments in that area. The particularly controversial aspect of the new policy, the inability for users to opt out if they don't agree with the policy, seems to have been rolled back by Meta based on the investigations of the Personal Information Protection Commission in the East. The PIPC seems to have started investigations into whether or not the intended update breaks domestic laws in Korea. Since late May, Meta has sent out notifications to its South Korean demographic on Facebook and Instagram, both social medias owned by Meta, which demanded the users to consent to the new policies. The new policy allows the transfer of many kinds of personal information from its Korean user base, including location information and other privacy information. A high-ranking employee official from Meta was the one to announce Meta's backpedaling of policy to deny access to any users who don't accept it to the Secretary General, Choi Yang-hoik. As of the publishing of this video, there doesn't seem to be any news about how or if this policy will be changed in the West. According to the Electronic Privacy Information Centre's senior counsel, John Davison, the new policy does more or less only a paraphrasing of the old one and doesn't allow any extra data to be harvested. But in Davis's words, the problem is that Facebook already funnels user data at industrial scale into a vast targeted advertising ecosystem. So the status quo is not good for privacy. This all fits in with what Elon Musk talked about Meta and its data harvesting, that it was not very private. In fact, after Musk deleted the SpaceX and Tesla pages on Facebook, each of which had more than 2.6 million likes at the time, Musk took them down. In fact, he didn't even appear to realize the pages were still there, according to the Twitter conversation with his followers. He even added #DeleteFacebook in a response to actor and comedian, and in this case, privacy campaigner Sacha Baron Cohen. And then Musk explained, "I don't use FB and never have, so don't think I'm some kind of martyr or my companies are taking a huge blow. So, don't care." Musk deleting his Facebook pages came just after it became public that Facebook was investigated by the Information Commissioner, as well as other European authorities as well. Allegedly, the data was used in direct messages for political campaigns, which Cambridge Analytica supported, very notably about the Brexit vote. Although Facebook and CEO Mark Zuckerberg apologized for their part of the scandal, testified in front of Congress, and in July, Facebook was fined $5 billion by the Federal Trade Commission for its privacy violations, and a further £500,000 fine by the UK's Information Commissioner's Office for exposing their users to, in their words, serious risk of harm. Aside from very openly calling the social media lame, Musk was quite open about how he hated Facebook's data collecting. After the whole scandal came out, and after deleting his own Facebook pages, Musk has refused to make any new pages for either his personal page or his official companies, preferring to turn to Twitter instead. Considering both the Cambridge Analytica scandal in 2018 and the growing controversy with the newest privacy policies in South Korea now, it seems like Musk may have been right on the money with his assumptions about Facebook and its lack of privacy, and he is not the only one to think so, judging by many public statements from celebrities and #DeleteFacebook from the general public. To end this video, we go to a quote from Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, who agreed with Musk and also deleted his Facebook account in 2018, a statement made at the time, but still important in the light of the current privacy policy controversy. There are many different kinds of people, and for some, the benefits of Facebook are worth the loss of privacy. But to many like myself, my recommendation is, to most people, is you should figure a way to get off Facebook. That's it for today.